What's up, team? Sean from Invest to Live here, and we are doing a really quick one today to update for week 16 of the 2022 Options Challenge I'm running. And unfortunately, I've got some bad news, but there's a quick lesson to be learned here. I'm not going to waste any time because I never tried to do that. So first thing I'm going to do is share my screen right away so I can show you what's going on here. And we're going to jump right on in. This should be less than 5 minutes all in. So you can see here, week 16, which started off with the 18th, I made no trades. Two things I want to call out here. The most important part of being successful in selling options is managing and mitigating risk wherever and whenever possible. Two things happened last week that were interesting. I was away on vacation, although I was checking my numbers all day. I was looking for opportunities. I never once felt anything looked compelling or worthwhile, and I'm still sitting on these assigned shares here. So I have to get out of these positions. I could not make any moves from the selling of a call perspective. So I've got a little bit of time here where I got to figure out what I want to do and how I'm going to play it. Now, I want to just say this one more time. I've said it in previous videos. Selling puts means that you are bullish on the market. This can get confusing for a lot of folks who aren't used to options and the difference between buying and selling. When you buy a call, it's because you expect things to go up. When you sell a put for premium, you want the price to go up so you can collect the premium without being assigned at a lower price. It's the same kind of play. Both of those are bullish plays. I right now do not see a market that has found its direction. I certainly don't feel like, picking individual stocks is the right move here. So I'm more than happy to sit on what I own right now for TQQQ and Uber until I feel comfortable and get to a price point where I either want to sell calls or I want to unload them at a break even or maybe even a small loss depending on what I see for opportunities. But this is the key takeaway. The entire way that you do this and the way that you can get to a point where you're doing it for a living means not trading whenever there's nothing to be had. That's the most important lesson. If you've watched any of these, knowing when to not trade is the best way to ensure you can actually get to a point where you could potentially do this for a living or generate a large amount of money for yourself on the side, or even just generate a regular small recurring income on the side. So that's it. I want to just double down on that message, right? If I don't see something that I like or I don't see the value in the premium, I don't make the trade. I don't feel like the market is moving in a clear path right now. I'm okay with going up and I'm okay with going sideways, but there's too much downward pressure. Downward pressure means I'm likely to get called and assigned, and my premium will oftentimes not be enough to make up for that if it happens in a major downward move. So I'm more than happy to take a stand back and let it self-correct. Now, the reason I'm doing this is because I feel that at some point later in the year, maybe in a few weeks, maybe a few months, I don't know. I think we're going to see things start to trend the right direction again. I don't know when that is, though, so I'm paying close attention to it. Now, I'm going to be doing another video today, actually, so be on the lookout for it, where I'm going to be talking about moving averages per request from a number of folks. I'm going to be talking about exponential and simple moving averages and how I sort of use those to help myself make decisions when I do this as well. It's a little bit more in depth than I get into in these videos. So with that, it's a quick video, no trades, nothing to show you here. This is what proper mitigation looks like. You don't make trades just because you have to or you think you have to. Know when to walk away. So with that, thanks so much for joining. I appreciate everyone who's watching this. I think we're going to see some action in the next week or two, but for what it's worth, you really have to get used to the idea that not making a trade is actually a really positive move because you're not putting yourself in a position to lose money or be assigned things that you can't then get rid of. So with that, hope everybody has a great day, a good weekend, and hey, I'll see you next time around. Thanks so much for watching.